Our lesson for today is all about compound statement and grouping symbols. The objective for this lesson is you will be able to translate symbolic form to statement and vice versa. Label parts of a grouping symbols, construct truth tables, and value the nature and importance of mathematics as a language and symbols. Compound statement and grouping symbols. If a compound statement is written in symbolic form, then parentheses are used to indicate which simple statements are grouped together. In Table 1, it illustrates the use of parentheses to indicate groupings for some statement in symbolic form. So we have here a table for symbolic form. So the first symbolic form is P and the quantity of Q or not R. Therefore, Q and not R are grouped together. For the second symbolic form, we have here the quantity of P and Q or R. Therefore, P and R are grouped together. For the last one, we have here the quantity of P and not Q implies the quantity of R or S. Therefore, P and not Q are grouped together, and R and S are grouped together. If a compound statement is written as an English sentence, then a comma is used to indicate which simple statements are grouped together. Statements on the same side of a comma are grouped together. So let's have here table 2. These are the example for English sentence. The first one is P, comma, and Q or not R. Therefore, Q and not R are grouped together because they are in a both on the same side of the comma. For the second example, we have here P and Q, comma, or R. Therefore, P and Q are grouped together because they are both on the same side of the comma. For the last one, we have here if P and not Q, then R or S. Therefore, P and not Q are grouped together because they are both on the left side of the comma. R and S are grouped together because they are both on the right side of the comma. So let's have here our first example. Let P, Athena is a singer. Let Q, Athena is not a songwriter. Let R, Athena is an actress. Let S, Athena plays the piano. Let T, Athena does not play the guitar. We will write each symbolic statement as an English sentence. So for the first symbolic sentence, we have here P, the quantity of P or Q, and Q. So we let P as Athena is a singer. Athena is a singer, or we let R as Athena is an actress. Since we already have here Athena, so we cannot write again the Athena because it's already redundant. So we have here Athena is a singer or an actress. Then, comma, since we have here parentheses, so therefore we have to put a comma here. Then, our connective here is and, so therefore we have here and. We let Q as Athena is not a songwriter. Therefore, we have not a songwriter. So the symbolic form of P or R, parentheses, and Q, the statement will be Athena is a singer or an actress and not a songwriter. For the second one, we have here P implies the quantity of Q and not R. So the statement will be, will it be as Athena is a singer? So since it is amplification, so we'll start with F. Alright, so if Athena is a singer, then she is not a songwriter and not an actress. Alright, so the statement for this symbolic form is, if Athena is a singer, then she is not a songwriter and not an actress. Alright? So for the second example, so we have here a symbolic form. Not S implies the quantity of P and not Q. So we let S as Athena plays the piano. Okay, so since it is not S, the negation of S, therefore, the statement will be Athena does not play the piano. We'll start with F since it is F then connectives. We use F then connectives. So, comma, then we have our P. We let P as Athena is a singer, therefore, then she is a singer. Then we use a connective and RQ is a songwriter. So, since it is a negation of Q, therefore, the let Q as Athena is not a songwriter. Since it is a negation of Q or not Q, therefore, the statement will be a songwriter. So, the statement for this symbolic form is, if Athena does not play the piano, then she is a singer and a songwriter. Alright? So we have here, check your progress. Okay, you will check how you improve. Let's have here, let P, Athena is a singer. Let Q, Athena is not a songwriter. Let R, Athena is an actress. Let S, Athena plays the piano. And let T, Athena does not play the guitar. So you will write each symbolic statement as an English sentence. Right? So we also have here another example. We let P as Roljan is a football player. Let Q, Roljans is a basketball player. Let R, Roljans is a rock star. Let S, Roljans plays for the Warriors. So write each sentence in symbolic form. So we have here our first sentence. If Roljan is a football player or a basketball player, then he is not a rock star. So Roljan is a football player. We let this one as P. So we have here P. Then we have the connective or. Okay, so or basketball player. Okay, we let this one as Q. So we have here Q. Okay. Then comma. So therefore, this is inside the parenthesis because we have here comma. Alright? So since we'll start with F, therefore it is an amplification, or we use the F then connective. Alright, so then he is not a rock star. He is not a rock star, so we let that one as R. Since it is a negation of R, so which is our symbolic form will be not R. Okay, so not R. So the statement, the symbolic form for this statement is the quantity of P or Q implies not R. Alright, so for the second one, we have here, if Roljan is a basketball player and a rock star, then he is not a football player. So, since it starts with F, so F, then followed by then, therefore it is the connective will be amplification. Alright, so we let Roljan is a basketball player as Q, so we have here Q. And a rock star, we have here connective and. So the symbolic form of and is okay, this one. Then a rock star, we let a rock star as R, so we have here R. Okay, so this is already a compound statement. So then, since we have here comma, therefore it is already grouped, no? It is Q and R is grouped together. So we have here parenthesis. Then we apply now the amplification since we already have here then, no? So implies, we copy the symbolic form of amplification, or if then. Then he is not a football player. So we let a football player as P. So we write that one as